What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Woo, 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 woo. Hope and pray you all are doing wonderfully well. Happy Monday. What's up? What's up, everybody? It's Dr. Delatorro. Listen, I'm incredibly pumped and excited, y'all. Literally just getting off the stage from the Today Show. And I'm really pumped and excited. So I just wanted to jump on in here real quick and say hello to you guys. Happy Monday. Happy first Monday of the new year. What's up with that, right? Happy first Monday of the new year to each and every one of you all. God bless you. Good morning. I hope that you all are doing wonderfully well. And I hope that you all had a chance to check out the segment this morning. And I hope that you got great value out of it. We were live on the Today Show just a few moments ago. It was incredible. Folks loved it. And we are so grateful to each and every one of you all so much for watching, for participating, for checking in on us, for giving us the rah-rahs and the cheers and the love and the celebration means so very much to us. So I just wanted to jump on here live and share some exciting things that are already happening as a direct result of it, you guys. It was an incredible segment. They gave us great preparation for it. And there was more that we prepared for that we just didn't get a chance to cover in the actual segment. And that's okay, because that happens sometimes, right? But at the end of the day, we gave it our best, and we've already heard from their producers that they want to have us back again. So come on, somebody. There is something magical, y'all, about repeat opportunities. And so one of the things that I really want to encourage you all to really focus on is really committing in this new year to mastering your craft so much that as soon as you're done, it opens up doors for more things. And I want you all to ask me questions. I really wanted to jump on here just to be a resource. For the next few minutes, I want to be a resource to you guys, let you know that I'm grateful for you all, let you know that I appreciate your support, let you know that I'm here, and I want to be a resource for you this morning. But I want you to ask me questions, especially if you had a chance to watch the segment. I want you to ask me questions, and I will answer them this morning and just give you some insight and give you some encouragement to kind of help take you to that next level. Because, my friend, I really firmly believe that each and every one of us are going to have to make a commitment to make this year the best year possible. And I want you to start off with a commitment to mastering your craft. Start off with a commitment to mastering your gift and your talent in such a way that people really can't help but want to work with you in a greater way and in a greater capacity. Does that make sense? So I really want to encourage you all to really, one of the things that we talked about on the show was the fact that you want to create what's called doable success. So while I'm waiting for you all's questions to come in, I'm just going to teach a few things. But if you have a question about what it means to shift, if you have a question about what it means to get 1% better, if you have a question about what it means to even get media opportunities like what we're receiving, I really want to encourage you to ask those questions. One of the things that I do is I train speakers. I train people in this industry. And one of the things that I help them do through my program called Crush the Stage is I teach you how to get what's called soundbite type for the media and for social media. And one of the things that I firmly believe, y'all, is that we have to learn how to say what we want to say more succinctly. As soon as I got off that interview, the first call that I got was from Les Brown. Isn't that incredible, y'all? The second call that I got was from Dr. George Frazier, right? And so many other amazing mentors and colleagues called me back to back as soon as that interview was done. And so I want to talk to you about the importance of relationships, the importance of connections, and the importance of additional opportunities. My amazing spiritual mom, Aunt Judy, reached out to me and just prayed for me beforehand and then called me and texted me right afterwards. It's those kinds of connections that's really powerful. It's going to take you to that next level. How incredible, y'all, to be on a television segment where Joe Montana was being interviewed, where they were featuring Denzel Washington's brand new movie, Janet Jackson's brand new documentary. Are you kidding me? Y'all, you can't make this kind of stuff up. And so I really want you to go into 2022 with a sense of momentum, with a sense of excitement, with a sense of joy, with a sense of passion, and really with a sense of where am I ready to shift? Right? What areas of my life am I really ready to shift and take it to that next level, my friend? Because it's the small things that you can shift that will make the big difference. It doesn't have to be the magnanimous things that we normally think that they have to be in order to take it to the next level. Y'all, it's the small shifts that really and truly can make the big difference. So I really want to encourage you this morning to think through what are some of the small shifts, what are some of the small things that you can do in your day, what are some of the small things that you can do in your business, what are some of the small things that you can do in your sales process, what are some of the small things that you can do in terms of how you take care of your customers, what are some of the small things that you can do in terms of your parenting, what are some of the small things that you can do in terms of your quality time with your significant other. Sylvie, God bless you, good to see you. Whoop, whoop. It's the small things. See, getting 40 and 50 and 60% better, while it is doable, 9 times out of 10, it's not sustainable long term. But we can get 1% better every single day. We can get 1% more forgiving. We can get 1% more compassionate. We can get 1% more appreciative of our next door neighbors, right? How many of you all live next to people that you barely even talk to, right? So I think it's so important, y'all, that we commit to making those small shifts that really and truly will make the big difference. If you haven't gotten the book, do yourself the favor, my friend, and pick up this book and grab several copies of it for Lottie, grab it for Dottie, grab it for everybody. Get several copies of this book. If you got the book, make sure that you go to shiftedtoahighergear.com and grab the workbook, because the workbook takes the content from the book and literally amplifies it on steroids for you. You can get the workbook from our website, shiftedtoahighergear.com. And so I'm really grateful and excited about that, and just many more opportunities to come. So I see some questions here. How do you shift to overcome your fear of failure? Okay, so that's a great question. How do you overcome a fear of failure? Anybody who has a fear of failure, my friend, here's one of the things that I want to encourage you with. First thing that you got to do if you want to overcome a fear of failure is listen to this. Understand that you are going to fail on the way to something big, and you're going to fail on the way to something small. Come on, somebody. I'll wait for it. I'm going to say it again. You're going to fail on the way to something big, and you're going to fail on the way to something small. So you might as well go for the big. You're going to experience adversity, hardship, challenge along the way, no matter which route you pick. So the question becomes, on the other end of the failure, do you want a big outcome or do you want a small one? That's really the only question you got to honestly ask yourself, because you're going to experience hardship, challenge, and adversity. And y'all fire off in the comments. There's high achievers follow my brand, right? All I do is talk to high achievers all the time, whether it's corporate high achievers, association high achievers, college, university high achievers, entrepreneurial high achievers. You're going to fail on the way to something big, and you're going to fail on the way to something small. So the question is, what kind of payoff do you want? If you want a big payoff, then go for the big thing, knowing you're going to experience adversity along the way. And remember to do this. As you experience failure, learn from it, teach from it, and move forward. I'm going to say that again. Write that down, y'all. Learn from it, teach from it, and keep moving forward. It is not the getting knocked down that's failure. It's the not getting up that is failure. You just missed what I said. I'm going to say that again. It's not the getting knocked down that is failure. It's the not getting back up that is failure. And some of y'all have gotten knocked down professionally, knocked down financially, knocked down in your health and fitness, knocked down emotionally, knocked down in a relationship, knocked down in this, that, and the other, and you've stayed down. Let me ask you a question. When a baby is learning to walk and they take those first couple of steps, come on, somebody, right? And they're kind of nervous couple of steps, right? Aunt Judy, when they take them first couple of steps, come on, Dr. Mohair. When a baby's first learning how to walk and they take those first couple of steps and they fall down, what is the first thing that every parent, every cousin, every aunt, every uncle says? Get back up again. We never tell the baby to stay down. Come on, y'all. We never tell the baby to stay down. But what happens, y'all, is we fall in life and we don't get back up again. We fall in business and we don't get back up again. We fall in relationships and we don't get back up again. Come on, Brandy. We fall in this situation and we don't get back up again. My friend, it's time to get back up and it's time to get back engaged. And it's time for you to commit to really playing at a bigger level. To get over your fear of failure, do yourself the favor. Learn from it. Teach the lesson that you learned from it to someone else. Because as soon as you learn from it and then you do, I double dog dare you to do this one. Teach what you learned. It all of a sudden becomes a life lesson for someone else. The nanosecond, y'all, you learn from it and then you teach from it, it becomes a life lesson for someone else. And now someone else is better off because of what you went through. And is it possible? Fire this off in the chat. Come on, somebody. Is it possible that God trusted you with trouble? Woo! I'll wait for it. I'll wait for 25 of y'all to get that one. Come on, somebody. Somebody type that in the comments. Is it possible that God trusted you with trouble? He sent you through the trouble because he knew that once you got on the other side of the trouble, you would come back and teach other people. Come on, somebody. You would open up your mouth, you would give God glory. You would open up your mouth, you would give people strategy. You would open up your mouth, you would give people clarity. You would open up your mouth. Scripture says we're delivered by two things, the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. It is what we say. It is what we decree out of our mouth. So, my friend, I believe it's vitally important now more than ever before that share this broadcast, y'all. Share this broadcast, because I think that was an honest question. How do you overcome your fear of failure? You overcome your fear of failure by understanding that you're gonna fail. That helps you get rid of the fear right there. It's gonna happen. You're gonna not get the interview. You're gonna get turned down. You're gonna be disappointed. People are gonna disappoint you. Life is going to disappoint you. So what? Now what? Start ugly, start small, but my friend, still start. Is it possible that God trusted you with trouble because he knew that you had a big mouth and you would get out there and you would tell the story? God had to trust Harriet Tubman with the way. And when he trusted Harriet Tubman with the way, he knew that he could trust her and nobody else, because he knew that she would go to the north, find the path, and then come back and free thousands of slaves. But I love what Harriet Tubman said. She said, I freed thousands of slaves. I could have freed thousands more if they only knew that they were slaves. Come on, somebody. She said, I freed thousands of slaves. I could have freed thousands more if they only, what, y'all, realized that they were slaves. Is it possible that you were trusted with hardship, trusted with challenge, trusted with struggle, trusted with adversity? So the best way for you to overcome it, y'all, is to learn that it's going to happen, but learn from it, teach from it, and move forward quickly and powerfully. One of the things that I teach you in the book is that a motorcycle only knows drive. Y'all, please put that in the comments. Put that in the chat for me. It's so very important. A motorcycle only knows drive. You got to understand this. Chapter 9 is shift into drive and avoid the other 3 gears of mediocrity. We didn't even get to that part in the Today Show segment. That's why they've already invited me back. But y'all, check this out. It is so vitally important. Come on, right? Happy birthday, Tawana. Happy birthday, sweetie. God bless you. Whoop, 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 whoop. I want you to write this down. This is so vitally important, y'all. Chapter 9 in the book. That's why you got to get the book, get the workbook, and join our Facebook group. Get the book, get the workbook, join our Facebook group. Y'all, get the book, get the workbook, join our Facebook group. So vitally important, y'all. The Facebook group is called Shift into a Higher Gear Global Biker Posse. Global Biker Posse. Global Biker Posse. So join us on the Facebook community. Tuesday night, I'm going to be doing week 4 of a 12-week book study that we're doing about this book. I need you to remember this and understand this for the rest of your life, that a motorcycle only knows drive. A motorcycle only knows drive. It doesn't know any other gears, y'all. You got to remember that. You've got to understand that. The motorcycle only knows drive. It doesn't know reversed. It doesn't know parked, and it doesn't know neutral. The motorcycle only knows drive. So you got to commit to staying in drive. Does that make sense, y'all? I really want to encourage you to continue to go forward. I want to encourage you to continue to go forward. Let's see if I can get this audio back. Hold on. Is it back now, y'all? On Instagram, they said my audio went out. What? Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all. Instagram, I'm so sorry. A phone call came in and I don't know how to change it. So I will, dang it. I'm gonna keep going on all the other platforms, but I didn't mute you guys. I promise you I didn't. Hold on, everybody. I'm trying to get Instagram back, but the sound went away. All right, I'm gonna have to close the broadcast. All right, y'all, motorcycle only knows drive. I need you to know that. I need you to trust that. I need you to lean all the way into that, because that's a powerful, powerful share and a powerful, powerful teaching that's going to take your life to the next level, right? That's right, Mike. Things will happen, right? But when things go wrong, we don't go with them, right? So vitally important, y'all. So listen, I want to encourage you guys. Thank you all for tuning into the broadcast. I've let go of the Instagram because at the end of the day, y'all, Instagram was not letting me be great. But I want to continue to answer a few more questions. So let me go back over here in studio and boom, a motorcycle only knows drive. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. A motorcycle only knows drive. So I want you to think about it. What are some areas in your life right now where you're kind of in parked, or you're kind of in reverse, or you're kind of in neutral? What can you do to begin to shift out of those places so that you can get into drive in your life, right? So that you can take it to that next level, right? I'm so excited for each and every one of you at the top of this year. One of the things that we didn't even get a chance to talk about on the segment was they were going to ask me about the 3 things that every great leader does. And there's 3 things that every single great leader does. And one of the things that I love to teach is, y'all, at this top of the year, when everybody, one of the things that they were talking about on the Today Show before my segment started was they said, with so many flight cancellations and so much COVID stuff happening and so many other things that are going on in the world, how do you stay positive and how do you make change in an area of your life that you really care about? And one of the things, y'all, that I firmly believe that's vitally important is if we want to make change in any area of our life that we really truly care about, y'all, is first thing we got to do, y'all, is we have to commit, y'all. We got to commit more than ever before. Like right now, we have to commit to the process of what it means to do 3 things. Write this down for me. You got to see things as they are. You've got to become a realist. If you want to make this the best year you've ever had, I was watching the segment before my segment, and there was a financial coach, and she was talking about how you got to, like, if you want to get out of like negative bad debt, in other words, debt that's not advancing your life or your future, debt that's not growing you, debt that's not helping you with your business, debt that's not helping you build your brand, debt that's not helping you. You just want to get out of like basically shopping mall debt is what she was kind of talking about. She said, you got to get clear about what that debt is and you got to call it out by name. All right. So you got to see things as they are. You got to be a realist. Be honest with yourself. One of the hardest things people struggle with is being honest with themselves. Once you get honest about where things are, then you got to see it better than the way it is. So you got to go from being a realist to being an optimist. You got to see it better. And then once you see it better, you got to take it to that 3rd step, which is you got to go out there every single day and in some small way, make it like you see it, which means you must become an activist. You've got to become an activist. If you really want to take your life and your leadership to that next level, you've got to become an activist. You got to go from being a realist to an optimist to an activist. If you really want to take it to that next level, my friend, and I firmly believe that each and every one of you all do. And if you haven't joined our Text to Join campaign, please do so. I created one of the things that we talked about on the Today Show. I hope you heard that segment when we talked about it. I talked about the importance of the fact that at the end of the day, a motorcycle takes its direction from your intention. So a motorcycle knows what direction to go in based upon where you lean. And so I created an 8-part series to help you lean into excellence, lean into your next opportunity. So my friend, I want to encourage you to lean in. So text this number, text the word shift, just text the word shift to 647-558-9895. That's 647-558-9895. Text the word shift to that number and reply with your email address. And by the time this broadcast is over, you will be receiving in your email inbox an 8-part video series worth over $500. It's my free coaching for you to help you in this new year take your life to the next level and really push you and stretch you to make some amazing, amazing things happen. It is really, really cutting edge, and it's going to transform your life, and it's going to transform your business, and it's going to take your life to that next level. So listen, I wanted to just jump on here right after the show was done and add value. I hope you all enjoyed this segment. I also wanted to answer questions, but you guys haven't really been asking me any questions so much. Do you have any questions that I can answer? Listen, if you're an influencer, let me take a minute and talk to every influencer that is watching right now. If you are an influencer and you really want to speak more and you want to teach more and you want to get on television and you want to be interviewed more and you want to get your book and your brand and your message and your story out to the world in a bigger way, I really encourage you to come spend 3 days with me in February for Crush the Stage. Crush the Stage is my 3-day speaker training program that we offer, and it's absolutely fabulous. It's absolutely incredible, and it is absolutely amazing. And it's one of the only speaker training programs that's been featured in both Toastmasters magazine and the National Speakers Association magazine. It's been written up in both magazines, and I'm so very, very excited about it. Our next class is coming up in February. You can go to helpmecrushthestage.com. That's helpmecrushthestage.com. Write it down in the chat for me. Helpmecrushthestage.com is the website that will take your complete life to a whole different level when you learn how to develop masterful public speaking and presentation skills that you will use for the rest of your life. Warren Buffett, don't believe me. Warren Buffett, one of the wealthiest men on the planet, said that developing strong communication skills is the most important business skill you will ever develop. Unless you make more money than Warren Buffett, you need to pay attention. He said it, not me. He said that public speaking was the most important business skill he ever developed. And he said that strong public speaking skills will either 50x your value in the marketplace, or it will 50x be a liability to you in the marketplace. That's what he said, y'all. So I really want to encourage you all to really commit to taking your life to the next level this year by becoming a masterful communicator, by really becoming a masterful speaker, an influencer, someone who, listen, I don't care if you're on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube. What is the one skill that everybody's using on all those platforms? They have to say something out of their mouth. Even if they're teaching martial arts, they have to instruct you about how they do it. If they're teaching cooking, they have to instruct you about how they cook. If they're teaching journalism, they have to instruct you about how they do it. So you have to learn how to communicate whatever your product, service, or industry is. So if you really want to level up your communication skills and you want to level up your ability to influence other people so that they can buy your programs, your products, your services, my friend, you got to come spend 3 days with me at our Crush the Stage coveted speaker training program, where I teach you a 12-step blueprint for platform mastery. I teach you how to master the platform. I teach you how to master your public speaking and your presentation skills in such an incredible way that it will change and transmogrify your life forever. I want you to join us in February. All right. I love these brief teachings. I love these little 30-minute, 20-minute things that we do here and there. But y'all, if you really want transformation, I need to spend a couple of days with you. Does that make sense? Are y'all understanding what I'm saying? Right? So I really want to encourage you. If you go to the website, all the information is on the website, the helpmecrushthestage.com. And it will absolutely impact you in a really, really, really powerful way. All right. The dates, I believe, let me just get them from Gina really quickly. My executive assistant, she's going to tell me right here in 1 second. The dates for the February class are February. Y'all, just if you go to the website, it should be right there on the website. Let me pull it up on my calendar, actually. That'll be a quick way for me to tell you. Go to month. Sorry, y'all. So the Crush the Stage dates are February. Nope, they're not. I don't think they're correct there either. Anyway, we'll make sure that we post them in the comments, y'all, and the dates will be on the page. All right. So, but definitely check out the page. Yeah, 14th through the 16th. February 14th through the 16th is when our next Crush the Stage is, y'all. And so I'm really, really pumped, and I'm really, really excited about this opportunity to connect with you guys. I hope that you enjoyed the segment. Whoop, 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 whoop. Please post your selfies. If you took a selfie of you watching the segment, please post that. Tag me on it, because I can't wait to see your face having had a chance to enjoy the segment. I'm actually going to change clothes and watch the segment myself, because I was in the segment, so I didn't actually see the segment yet. So I'm gonna check it out myself, and can't wait to celebrate more with you guys. If you have not joined our Facebook community, please make sure you do it. Jump over to Facebook and type in the name of the book, Shift into a Higher Gear Global Biker Posse, right? And answer the 3 questions and join the free Facebook group. And the reason why we ask you the 3 simple questions is because we want to know what city you're coming from, so that as we put together tours, we can reach out to you. And we also like to know your email address, so that we can send you other awesome information and updates about things that we have coming up that we can make you aware of. And we're doing a 12-week book study Tuesday night. Join us Tuesday night at 8 p.m. We're doing an incredible book study on this book. It's absolutely game changer. And make sure that you get the book from Amazon Audible, right? If you love listening to good audio content, get the book on Audible. You'll love it. And make sure you also pick up the companion workbook. Y'all, if you haven't ordered the workbook is gangbusters, y'all. So grab the workbook from shiftintoahighergear.com. That's shiftintoahighergear.com to grab the workbook, the physical workbook, or if you like digital workbooks, it's available in digital format as well. And we will get the workbook rushed out to you so that you can be a part of class every Tuesday night for the next, we've got 9 more weeks to go. 9 more Tuesdays at 8 p.m. is our 12-week book study inside the Facebook group. So we're excited that you're a part of this community. We're grateful to you. And we just wanted to jump on here and add value to you guys. Wish you a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful week. The first week of the new year. Make it an awesome week. Make it a productive week. Make it a powerful week. And really go after what you really want. There's someone on Facebook who asked a question. They said, listen, I'm a quiet person and I really do not put myself out there to talk, etc. But now I'm about to head a media team at my church. How do I come out of my speaking shell so that I can lead my team? That's a fantastic question, and I have a very simple answer for you. The best way for you to come out of your shell is to get over yourself. And y'all, and I mean that to whoever asked the question, and I actually mean that to every one of you all. Y'all, we are in our own way. I want you to type that in the comments for me. We are in our own way. What do I mean by that? Y'all, we constantly get in our own way because we're constantly looking at our own limitations. We're looking at, in other words, the focus and the attention is too much on us and not enough on others. So here's the truth, and I want everyone to write this down in the comments. It's not about you. It's not about you. It's not about how you dress. It's not about how you sound. It's not about how you look. It's not about you. When you can get over you, you can get into your greatness. Write that down for me, y'all. When you can get over you, Robin, right? Then you can get into your greatness, right? When you can get over whatever limitations you have about yourself, then you can get into your own greatness. So, okay, I'm a shy person. Great. I am too. I'm kind of an ambivert, right? People think because I'm a speaker that I'm extroverted, but guess what? That's not really true. I don't talk on flights. I don't spark up conversations with people most times. Most times people have to spark up a conversation with me, not because I'm antisocial. I love people. It's just that I tend to kind of do my thing. So I'm not the life of a party at every party. I don't get drunk and do all that stuff. I'm not judging. That's just not how I have a good time. Does that make sense? So I let other people do all that stuff. So I'm not an extrovert. People think because my career is extroverted that I am an extrovert. I'm not. I'm chill. To be very honest with you. Does that make sense? So what's my point? My point is very simple, y'all. If you and I can just simply learn how to get over ourselves. An apple, like I say this all the time, an apple tree never eats its own apples. A banana tree never eats its own bananas. So what God is trying to do in your life is not really for you. I can't speak and then rush down in the audience and take notes of my own presentation. I can't do it. So what am I trying to say to you? What I'm trying to say to you is that my gift has nothing to do with me. It has to do with the people that I'm here to serve, the people that I'm here to help, and the people that I'm here to take to the next level. And my friend, that's you. So the best way to get over your fear is to really get out there and just start leading, right? Join a good Toastmasters organization, right? Toastmasters clubs meet all over the planet. And there's small groups where you can start working on your public speaking and presentation skills and organization skills and leading small teams and leading meetings skills. You can work on those skills in a local Toastmasters club. So I would encourage you to take some of those small baby steps if you're beginning as an influencer, if you're beginning as a communicator, to get your message out there, right? So what's one simple way that you can organize your thoughts before you speak? That's a great question. Kaina, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Kaina asked the question, what's one simple way you can organize your thoughts before you speak? All right. And the answer to that question is a really simple one. And it's the 3T method. The 3T method is this. Tell them what you're going to tell them, actually tell them, and then tell them what you told them. Okay, tell them what you're going to tell them. Today, I'd like to tell you 3 ways that you can remove makeup without using harsh chemicals. Let's just say, all right. Then you actually tell them the 3 ways to remove the makeup. And then you say, listen, I just told you 3 ways that you can remove makeup after doing a television interview. I have makeup on my face right now. And I don't use harsh chemicals to remove it, right? Because I do a lot of television. What's my point? My point is this. Tell them what you're going to tell them in the open of your presentation. Actually tell them in the body of your presentation. And then tell them what you told them in the conclusion of your presentation. Remind them of what you just told them. And those 3 simple steps will allow you to organize your content in such a way that people can then be able to follow you and get great value from what you said. And they can retain what you said, which is really where the power comes from. It's not so much in what you say, it's in people's ability to retain what you say. Because if you can't be remembered, you can't be rebooked. I'll wait. I will wait on that one right there. If you cannot be remembered, you cannot be rebooked. All right. I'm gonna answer the third question. This is coming from YouTube. How do you calm yourself? All right, so let me go over here to the brain. I'm gonna put the question up. Let me go back up to the comments. Okay, so here's the question. How do you calm yourself when you are speaking and become overwhelmed? How do you calm yourself when you're speaking and become overwhelmed? So the first thing I would encourage you to do, Virginia, is to breathe. All right. So right before I went on to the television segment, I just took a moment and I prayed. And then I just took 3 or 4 deep breaths and I just said, right? And I stayed present in this moment. And I remember a mantra that one of my coaches gave me. And that mantra was, when you breathe in, you say only this. And when you breathe out, moment. Only this moment. And that allows you to be present. Allows you to be present. And when you're present in this moment, what's happened, what's happening tomorrow doesn't matter. And what happened yesterday doesn't matter, because you're present in today and you're present in the now. So what keeps me from getting overwhelmed is practice. What keeps me from getting overwhelmed is preparation. And what keeps me from getting overwhelmed is presence. Being present in this moment. And this moment has no cares. Scripture says, sufficient to the day is the evil thereof. Basically what it means is, don't think about tomorrow, because tomorrow has its own worries, its own cares, and its own concerns. Focus on right now. Focus on today. Today. Does that make sense? Focus on the moment you have right in front of you and leverage it to the fullest. So Virginia, I hope I was able to help you with that question. That's a great question, right? All right. I'll take one more question and then I'm going to jump out of here, y'all. Do you offer group training? Absolutely. So Marcia asked this question. She said, do you offer group training? Yes, I do. The best way to experience group training with me is through our Crush the Stage program, especially if you want group training on public speaking, presentation, communication skills. Then I want you to register for our Crush the Stage program, www.helpmecrushthestage.com. That's helpmecrushthestage.com. And that's the best place for you to go to get group training on public speaking and presentation skills to take your life and your leadership to the next level. I'm scrolling to see if there's any more questions that I did not get to. So this question came up. How do I get better at communicating? Learn, get in a class. Find someone that you admire that's an incredible communicator and study under them. Hence the reason why I encourage you to enroll in our 3-day communication skills, communication expert, presentation skills expert program, which is called Crush the Stage. Right? This is how you learn how to be a more effective communicator, my friend. I guarantee you it's a game changer. It'll take your life to the next level. Nicole, thank you so much for telling us that the segment was absolutely incredible. Really means a lot to us. This question was asked, is the workbook available on Amazon? The workbook is not available on Amazon. This book is published by a major publisher. So the book is available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Audible, et cetera, et cetera. Over 80 different online retailers have the book. But the workbook, our corporation, produced the workbook on our own. It's 108 pages of absolute ninjaness, okay? It's an incredible resource that will completely change your life, and it'll help you take the content of the book so much deeper. So you've got to go to shiftintoahighergear.com to get the actual workbook. I want to give a big happy birthday shout out to one of the baddest LinkedIn experts on the planet, Tawana. She's a great friend, great colleague, great supporter of our business and our brand. And so I'm grateful to you. Happy birthday to you at this top of this new year. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right, y'all. Please have a beautiful, beautiful evening, a beautiful, beautiful day. Kick butt and take names. Come on. She's like, I'm ordering mine right now. God bless you. Absolutely. We cannot wait to work with you and make some great things happen. Join the Facebook community. Stay connected with us, y'all. We got big things coming. And I just want you to be a part of it. If I was you, I would attach your train to this dadgum train. I'm just attach yourself. Here's what when people are just skyrocketing, be a part of what they're doing, because you can't help when you're attached to people doing big things, you can't help but do big things. I say this all the time, and I want y'all to remember this for the rest of your life. Peer pressure is amazing when you have the right peers. Come on. I'm going to end this broadcast on that one right there. Peer pressure is amazing when you have the right peers. Jason Jones, God bless you all the way from the United Kingdom. Appreciate you, sir. You can get the workbook from shiftingtoahighergear.com. And because you're international, I would encourage you to get the digital workbook. You'll have it in 5 minutes. So Jason, who's from out of the country, get the workbook. Right from shiftingtoahighergear.com, click the digital option, and boom, you'll have it in 5 minutes, my friend. Just that quick, just that simple. I appreciate you all. Donna Hicks Mitchell, one of the baddest sheroes in corporate America, kicking butt and taking names, and my beautiful daughter's godmother. Appreciate you. Love you so much. You and Dennis for the incredible work that you all do in real estate, in difference making, and in just teaching people how to live incredible qualities of life for the kingdom. So I'm grateful for you. All right, everybody. God bless you. I'm signing off, and I encourage every one of you all to continue to make great things happen. Join our Facebook community. We're going to have some incredible events coming up that we want you to enroll in and become a part of ASAP. So stay connected to us. Big things are happening. Big things are coming. Join us in the morning for our morning shifts. Join us every Tuesday for the next 9 Tuesdays at 8 p.m. for our book study that we do inside of our Facebook community. And make sure that if you already have this book, spread the love, y'all, and get this book for 5 other folks. It will be an absolute game changer. The Today Show has already let us know that they want to have us back. So I want y'all to stretch your hands toward your boy and pray that they will open up a door for us to be a regular expert on their show. I would love to be a regular on the Today Show, and I'm praying for Good Morning America and other shows and other opportunities to come as a direct result of what happened this morning. Y'all, so continue to keep us in your prayers. Big and great things are on the way, and we're looking forward to learning and growing and building together. All right, God bless you guys. We'll appreciate you, and we'll be talking to you soon. Hey, we out. Say something, babe.